everybody. Yeah, it's October 29th right now. We are 5 days away from one of the most important days in the history of this country, in American history. An election that is so important. I mean, the only one that can top it, the only election that will top this one would be 1860, which led to a civil war. And that's, of course, the election of 2024. And just, I mean, who are you going to vote for? Please vote, by the way. Maybe get to that later, but you just, it's just the campaign's getting to the end, and everyone's, works with every campaign. You get down to the end, and it's just get it over with. Well, this one here, there has to be one direction we go that is acceptable. I've never in my life experienced an election like this. There's only one direction that would be acceptable to me. Only one. Every other election I've ever seen in my entire life, if either side won, not much is going to change, really. Let's be honest. I mean, I might vote for somebody, but the other one wins. Okay, our guy didn't win. Or gal, guy, but usually, no, guy. In my case, I never over a woman yet. Until this year, which I've done yet. I'm not one of those early voters. But we have to go. We're forced. Backlog there. We're forced, and I mean, it can sound like it's a bad thing, because I don't think it is, to vote for a woman as President of the United States. You know what? I'm all in. Kamala Harris must win this election. It's becoming more and more obvious every day. It is becoming more and more obvious. She is the only sensible choice. I mean, I've said this for months, but I just, what other choice do we have, folks? I know there's a lot of you people out there that are like Trumpers. Trumpets, I call them. I call them trumpets. I don't know how that can catch on with the media at any point. It's perfect. It's perfect for MAGA people. Trumpets. He has to win. Or she has to win, rather. We cannot, absolutely not afford 4 years of Donald Trump, which could turn to worse. The election of Donald Trump could be the end of this democracy, the end of this country. And they're going to tell you, MAGA will tell you, oh, no, it's not. He's just going to serve his 4 years and leave, and then we get another election in 2028. I guess. That's what they say. Yeah, Trump doesn't seem to think so. He himself says, just vote for me, you don't have to vote anymore. Thank God he's 79 years old. Because he can't last much longer, of course. But what if he wants to see that lives to be 100? And keeps going. Does like an enabling act or something. Somewhere in like 2026 or something. Enabling act. Like a certain guy in Germany did in the 30s. Yeah. This little mini mustache guy in Germany there. It's just you think these people would be onto him by now. He's a grifter. Mr. Trump. He's a scoundrel. He's a felon. He's a treasonous fuck. You would think these people would kind of go, you know what? That's a bit much there, guy. We're going to leave and go find refuge over on the other side or wherever, or anywhere else. Third party, something, anything. No, they don't have a conscience. I'm not convinced. A Trump voter is someone who that has taken leave of their senses. And I know that sounds very judgmental. Well, it is. I'm being very judgmental. Well, I absolutely believe this. It's judgmental, yes, but it's too important here, guys. This man, the rally we had the other night at Madison Square Garden with the Republicans there, was the most vile, horrible campaign rally I've ever seen in my entire life. And the funny thing is, Trump himself may have been the most sane person there. It was his henchman, man, Tony Hinchcliffe, and the rest. My God. Oh, it was vulgar. It was vile. Tony Hinchcliffe, okay, the comedian, of course, he's a roast comedian. So he's going to roast things, fine. But here, he roasts the entire island of Puerto Rico. And doesn't do it in a funny way. Oh, he thought it was funny. And he all isn't funny. Oh, chill out, it was jokes. To you, not to Puerto Ricans. One money to them. They're defenseless, you dipshit. You dipshit. They're defenseless. And you go, you do this. You and all the other people, the henchmen that were, oh my God, Kamala Harris is Antichrist and all that. Has there ever been a presidential election in the entire history of this country where one party claimed the other person was the Antichrist? I'm trying to think of the most contentious one in history. I mean, 1860 is why I brought that up, maybe. 1860 might come to mind. I can see some of the southern newspapers saying that. But they didn't, I don't think. They didn't go that far. They said that Abraham Lincoln was, a horrible... They said horrible things about Abraham Lincoln. But they never said Antichrist. This is getting weird, people. What are we supposed to do here? I gotta vote for, I cannot even comprehend how anyone could vote for that man. Just after all that's happened, after all he's done, negatively, after being a felon, and just this thing, and MSG, and all of it. Why? Why? What do you see in this man? I've yet to ask someone directly, a MAGA person directly about that. What do you see in Donald Trump? What do you see in him? And I know the answer would be some gibberish about, yeah. They always, they think Kamala Harris is the Antichrist. Which is so hilarious, so hilariously inane as to be stupid. It's just, yeah, she's the Antichrist. Yeah, she's this woman who pulled herself up her own bootstraps, did not get money from daddy when she was a kid. had to pull her own self up and made what she has made of her life. I mean, Attorney General in California, and then Senator, now, then Vice President, hopefully now President, which I hope so. Anyway, I don't get it. I don't get what you have to vote blue, people. You gotta vote blue. You just do. I mean, there's no other choice. You vote red, we're dead. Red is dead. Blue is true. It didn't really rhyme that much, but red dead rhyme better. But yeah, blue is true though. It is. It's a true vote. It's the only way to go. And I know I sound a little weird right now. I do, but it's just, I'm getting real nervous here as we get towards November 5th. I hope to God Americans make the right choice. I have faith in the people in this country. But then again, I had faith in, in 2016 they voted with this man in. They're capable of it again. Which is why anybody to the left of frickin' moderate Republican has to get out there and vote for Kamala Harris. I mean, even moderate Republicans are like voting for her. Because, there's so many Republicans that have jumped ship because they just can't stand the stench of it anymore. What that shit smells like. And you have to vote Kamala. Or even third party. At least don't vote for that dipshit. Please. We've been there. We've done that. We've had 4 years of his shit. He's had his time. And he got beat. He got fired. We fired this man in 2020. So why is he reapplying for the job that he is not capable of doing now? Even less so than 2016. At least he was a little younger and didn't screw things up too bad. He screwed him up enough to get fired in 2020, but, well, whatever. It's just, God, this is a rambling thing. But I was a Republican. I've talked about this before, but let's go deeper into it. This last minutes. I didn't get the vote for the first time until 1990, when I was 18, which was off year. And then 92 was my first presidential election. And every election from then on, presidential election years, off-term election years, midterms, whatever, I always voted Republican. Because the actual rational Republican Party, I believe it. The one that used to be there, but is not anymore. It's gone now. 2002, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And then we get to 2016. And I'm watching the primary season go, and I'm cringing and just like this look right here on my face, watching Donald Trump march to the nomination, knowing there's no damn way I can support this man. None. Just none. I had to vote third party that year. I voted for Evan McMullin. This guy from Utah, you never heard of him, neither have I. I don't know shit about him. I read somewhere, like in a newspaper, that earlier, a month or two earlier, that Evan McMullin's leading the state. There was a little small article. Evan McMullin leading Utah, which he did not. He was third there. But yeah, I couldn't vote for Hillary. I don't know why. I wish I had. Wouldn't have mattered. She won Minnesota, they always do. They're gonna this year, too. So my vote doesn't even matter. I'm still gonna go goddamn go out and do it. You should too. If you're in Pennsylvania, if you're in North Carolina, if you're in Arizona, Nevada, Georgia, I think. Georgia's one, isn't it? Any battleground state. God damn it. We need your vote, man. We need a blue vote. We have to have all the votes we can get in those states. We have to win. We definitely have to win Pennsylvania. That's a must. That's an absolute must. We need that state. We need North Carolina, like I say, Arizona. We need those two. Get out and do it. Vote. Don't take anything for granted. I don't care where else you are. If you're in the District of Columbia, which is going to go 97-3 for Harris, probably. I mean, Lord, vote anyway. We need a huge number of popular votes too. So let's all vote, even if we're in California that's going to vote Democrat. Or Minnesota, where I am. You know, we're going Democrat pretty solidly. Vote. We need as many votes as we can goddamn get, so that even if the Electoral College is at question, the popular vote's not. It's not going to matter, but it'll actually, I don't know. This, again, in summation, I don't know, it's very slapdash. I literally just started doing this 2 minutes before I did it. And it's very, very disjointed, and I apologize. It's very unprofessional. I do apologize. You know what? It is what it is. I mean, done 17 minutes, so I guess I must be able to do this. But, in summation again, sorry, for the 18th time, please, when you poke that hole in your ballot, or when you fill in that circle, or whatever it is you do, wherever it is you are, whatever you do, put it next to the Kamala Harris line. The Kamala Harris Tim Walz line. Please. I'm begging you. Let's do that. Let's win this thing. We have to. Everything's at stake. I feel our country's at stake. It's all at stake. Yeah. It has to be done. Just one quick mark on Tuesday, November 5th, and maybe we're safe. Anyway, I think we're getting there. I think that's good enough. So, I, as always, am out.